been spending most of my recent days off just playing Formula 1 and fucking raging out when I can't get qualifying position. Oh, because my power unit has too much wear on it. And I don't want to replace it because I can't, I don't have, you only get like 4 power internal combustion engines for the season before you have to replace it, or before you have to get a penalty for replacing it. And it's like a 5-place grid penalty. So I qualified in like 15th on one of my most favorite tracks, the Red Bull Ring. And I was fucking pissed. And then right before turn 1, I just overtake like 5 people, and I'm like, alright, I'm good. Or I overtake like 10 people, and then the rest 5 I just overtook throughout the rest of the lap. And it's just been first. But also the difficulty's way too easy. And I turned off most of the assists besides ABS and traction control, or else those things would just be a nightmare to drive. But I also turned off steering assist, because then you're just basically touching the throttle and lining the car up on the track right. But I can't turn off braking assist. I need to like raise the difficulty to turn off braking assist. So stupid. So basically I'm just steering and pressing the throttle. It's so annoying.
But you like the game?
Yeah, I have like 30 hours in it. I think I'm gonna pass 100 hours in this game tonight.
Wouldn't be right doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to rack up hours in this game,
now,
that's for sure.
Raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach.
Jesus.
Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
All right, drop that off. Now I've got much less.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
There's
now,
these
only thing left is getting you that probationary
drivers.
And what I've got
last
is
Wednesday we
comms
were
repair.
Extremely tight on
Group
people.
trying to refurb an old colony war
And
processing
so
plant on
there
Tau
on
City 2.
Tuesday night
Sounds like they've barely gotten set up when their
people.
communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure.
Hey, everyone needs to be
can the
here
people of
tomorrow.
Tau City
If
2
you're
count on you?
scheduled, you need to be here. Which doesn't seem like it would be a big request, right? But since we're running like upwards of 80 routes, we've been having like 5 people call out a day, which is outrageous. And then my boss
5 people?
Oh yeah, like every single day. And my boss has been like, oh, we're gonna make it so that people can't text to call out. Well, that's not gonna change a thing. You're basically just they're gonna text, and then you're gonna be like, call me. And even if they do, even if they don't, they're still not coming in. They've made the decision that for whatever reason, they either don't want to or they can't come in. So that's not going to change a thing. The only thing that works, and I've seen it work, is fucking punishment. And that takes place in the form of, oh, okay, you don't want to come in? Someone tells me they're sick? Congratulations, you're not working for the next 2 days. No, I should be good to go tomorrow. No, you're not. Hey, you said you're sick. Hey, that means you're not going to be able to come in tomorrow. So I take them off of multiple days. And these two guys who already have attendance issues, they fucking called out after I posted that.
I'm here all day if you've got something else on your mind.
And so I was like, cool. And then we had one of my the interim dispatcher who's dispatching tomorrow. So I've been driving on Sundays, which has been kind of a break. But he's not good at it, and he would probably admit that himself. But I was like, give me all of the, and I did this in front of the other drivers. I was like, give me all of the names of the drivers who called out today, and I'll make sure that they don't work for an entire week, because it's pretty unacceptable to have you say, hey, we need everyone here tomorrow, and then you're just like, nah, I'm not coming to work.
Everything all right?
Well,
That's
either
the
they
spirit.
should find
Head down to
another
the
job
spaceport and talk to
or
Crew Chief Harath.
be
He'll
somewhat
get you the
more
repair suite plus
respectful.
your new recruit kit.
Yeah,
It's just like
they're
And
used
it's just like
to taking
Give it your
VTO,
all out
voluntary
there.
time off, on
Supra et
Wednesdays,
Ultra.
because we have the beginning of the week people meeting the end of the week people, so it's the Friday of the beginning of the week people like me, and then it's the Monday of the end of the week people. So they're used to getting, we usually have a shit ton of people on Wednesday, so they're used to getting VTO. And there wasn't any because we needed the people so badly because we were running 83 routes. And one of them, it pisses me off, one of them's a fucking Marine. Be more fucking responsible, sir.
that's wild. That like I don't know. I guess it's not, but it's not really surprising. People just don't. They're just. I mean, like if I decided not to go to work, well, I could. Actually, I can get away with not going to work, but any other job except for the job I'm in now, if I just didn't go to work, I'd just get fired, man.
Yeah.
Like straight up fired.
And we usually do that if people don't show up like 2 days in a row. It's just like, alright, you're done. See ya. Just have the HR guy write up a termination letter that says you weren't present for work these days and you're gone. Problem is, he hasn't been fucking doing that because he's been spending literally his entire day doing interviews. He doesn't even get to take a lunch until the end of the day. There's one guy who hasn't showed up for like 2 weeks and he's still on our schedule, which is fucking wild. So I just had the dispatcher today cancel those 2 guys' shifts for tomorrow, specifically stating that, hey, you're not working tomorrow because of your attendance on Wednesday. Good luck getting any work this week, because I was super fucking pissed off about that shit. One of the guys who called out said that his cat is older and is throwing up, and I got very sympathetic to that, but this guy also has attendance issues. It's like some of these guys are immune to working 4 days a week, and we only work 4 days a week. It's like, you should be happy that we only work 4 days a week. Yeah, they're longer days, but it's 4 days, guy, and you get 3 days off. I mean, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Part of the reason I got this job 3 years ago was because of the 4-day work week. And you can't show up for 4 days?
That's wild. It's like Charlie's work. Charlie's got some same problem in his work with his like people he manages. The big thing that he runs into with all the females in particular and the gay guys is like they'll call in and they'll be like, they'll say, yeah, I'm probably, this is how they say it, I'm probably not going to come in today. And then Charlie will be like, well, yes or no, either you're coming or you're not. Well, probably not. Well, why? Well, I think I'm going to be taking a mental health day. Right? And so all these like Zoomers, Gen Zers, they treat like mental health day as if like you were like sick, like if you had like the flu.
Yeah.
But that's like the most bullshit excuse not to go to work.
And that's the stupid thing, is that whenever I had anxiety issues, after I broke up with my girlfriend, all I wanted to do was work, because I knew it would take my mind off of that.
Distract you.
This one guy a few months ago, he was having some mental health issues. We actually have a guy on our payroll right now who's fucking got some mental health issues. Like the app signed him out, the delivery app signed him out, and he got paranoid that like someone has his login credentials, and he sent me like 7 text messages in 2 minutes about it, and I'm just like, chill, dude. I've had that happen to me before. No one's trying to deliver your packages for you. And it's just like, you're so fucking paranoid, dude. But we had this guy who basically called out for several days and then sent us a doctor's note from like a therapist saying that they need to be excused from work. And we were like, okay. And then a week later he comes back and he says that he basically makes it 3 hours into the shift, and he's like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to do it today. And so he just abandons the rest of his route and comes back. And so when that happens, we have to send like 7 drivers to finish the route. Pretty much everyone in the area. And when that happens, it's just like, all right, cool. Well, you're not coming back. We're just gonna fire you for abandoning your route.
You are new probationary.
If you're not ready to come back,
Chief Herat,
don't come
pleasure
back.
to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
On the road,
in addition to the standard issue welcome kit, all probationary pilots get for their first mission.
And crazy customers.
Medpacks, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials
you can just
in case
laugh
of any
off.
Surprises up there. My people will have everything
you
on
tell
your
a
ship
story
before you
the
lift
next
off.
day to
Won't
the
even
fellow
know they were there.
drivers, and they understand it, and you just laugh it off.
Paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
Other than that,
Any
it's
questions
like the
before you head out?
fucking job. One of the easiest jobs you can get. Sometimes it's hard to navigate like downtown areas and office buildings, but other than that, it's damn easy.
Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you just you drive around, move package from A to B, say hi to a couple people, you know, get to enjoy the sun, and get to go outside. Don't have to be strapped to a desk. It's a pretty, you know, it's not a bad deal, really.
Oh yeah, and we get paid pretty good now too, and we get raises every single year. What other jobs can say that they get raises every year?
Not mine. I haven't gotten a raise ever.
Yep. Yeah, I actually told my boss that after my advisor meeting, I have still like 5 more years of schooling left at this current rate.
What are you planning on doing after you get out?
Management in a corporate environment.
I gotcha.
So I plan to make at least 6 figures, and by that time I'll have 8 years of management experience.
Well, maybe you could get a management role at Amazon.
I've thought about that, but I kind of want to get out of logistics.
You don't have to be in logistics. You could work out elsewhere.
It's so good. It's so go. Oh shit, we didn't meet our fucking this, that. We gotta make sure we meet our this, that. With my job, everything needs to be done by tonight. It needs to be done tonight. Like, this shit needs to be done tonight. Preferably, the earlier the better. By 7 p.m., everything needs to be done.
So are you gonna go to, like, are you gonna get like an like a master's degree, or are you just trying to get through your undergrad in business?
Yeah. Well, I studied 3 years of finance at Winona, and then I did all of my undergrad, or like my first 2 years shit. They called it the MNTC, the Minnesota Transfer Curriculum. I did that at Normandale Community College, which is like 10 minutes away from the Mall of America. So I did all of that there, and my first year was a full ride from a Rotary Club scholarship. So I have a shit ton of credits. Like half of the credits I needed to get into the ASU Business College were already complete. So now I'm hoping once I get into the business college, which I have to write a fucking paper explaining why my GPA was bad at Winona, which it was really only bad the last semester, because that's when both of my grandpas died and COVID hit. Well, my grandpas died because of COVID, but I have to basically write a paper explaining that shit. And I don't even really know what the fuck to put in it, so I have to have another meeting with my advisor, because the first meeting only lasted 8 minutes, and it's supposed to last 30. So I didn't really get a chance to ask any questions.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
But yeah, it's just gonna be a bachelor's in management. I'm hoping most of the business credits are done. Obviously, like the level 300 finance courses aren't gonna transfer, but, well, they're not gonna transfer to my current degree. But most of the core business classes will. It almost looked like they gave me a different ship. Oh, that's right, the Freestar Rangers gave me a ship. I need to check this thing out.
Hello.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it's probably nothing to write home about, huh?
Nope.
Anything I need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Even the suit that they gave me. Not great. Oh, fuck. That's right. The Varun hymn. I can't believe that a ship this size has a cargo capacity of 220. That basically doesn't even hold like an inventory full of resources.
No.
This tiny
Ain't gonna hold shit.
has 913 because it has 2 massive cargo containers on the side of it. Oh, I'm going to sell these garbage ships.
Sell, sell, sell.
Why do they make me fucking go through all these loops? View and modify. View my vehicles.
Okay, no
No,
problem.
that's just a buggy. Are you getting sick? hear you sniffling.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I have, like, I was fine up until, like, I got on the computer. I don't know if I've got an allergy response or maybe it was from just being underneath those cupboards all day. Definitely have a stuffed up nose.
Okay, no problem.
Upgrade ship builder. Why do they make it so difficult to sell ships?
Oh yeah, it is kind of a pain.
Ships. Upgrade? It's like a different dialogue. Let's see what ships you have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Oh, there you go. Sell. What the fuck is this penile monstrosity? The ship is shaped like a fucking dick.
Oh, the phallic symbol ship?
Yeah, the ram.
Yeah, that thing is embarrassingly weird looking.
Oh my god, it's so terrible too. You can buy it for 53 grand. This is like a high schooler's first ship. 53 grand, it goes fucking 12 light years. Has a cargo capacity of 260. 2 engine power slots.
It's just total garbage.
Yeah,
The only ship I ever found that was decent and useful was the Mantis, because it's the perfect, like, bridge between having a decent ship and then building your own.
Yeah. I think this one that they're selling looks pretty decent. The Shield Breaker. 2280 cargo capacity, 28 light years, which you could probably upgrade.
What's the mass?
It's probably monstrous.
Yeah, it probably handles like a... I think it handles like a pig.
1238.
Yeah, it's not the most nimble.
Is that tons?
I don't know if yeah, I think so.
Oh, they made a Rambler too. That's fun.
I based my ship off of the... did you ever watch Star Trek Voyager?
No.
Well, Star Trek Voyager had a ship in it. It was an experimental ship that they built for a very specific purpose because they didn't have a ship in the fleet that was like a dreadnought class, like heavily, massively overpowered fast ship, basically. And so I based my ship off of that. Like, it almost looks a little bit like it too, but it is all engines, very, very, like, it's got the best shields, but it's got massive reactor, and it can, like, I can get away from pretty much everybody. So, like, it's very quick, it has a ton of firepower. I sacrifice a little bit on cargo bay, but I still have a hell of a lot of cargo. And, it's big enough to be big enough, but it's not a giant freaking star cruiser. Those are too slow.
Yeah, this Shield Breaker seems like the only decent one, but it's still not as good as mine. Mine can jump much farther.
Oh, come on. The dog just licked the top of my beer bottle.
Oh, jeez.
It's not that, it's the other stuff. No licks. No licking.
Whoa. This might be better than the ship I'm running. This
My.
3-star Ranger one.
No touch. Go sit down. Pick your toys and go lay down over there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the dog a bone. You want bone? I give you bone. Oh my. I'm so busy right now.
There's $900 in profit. Eek. So, 29 light years. 1,089 mass. Alrighty. The Justifier.
Giving the dog a rawhide bone is the equivalent of giving a 2-year-old an iPad. You know?
Yeah. The Rangers just gave me this trash fucking 50 cal. Yeah, it's not even worth the money. I'm just gonna throw it on my weapon rack.
Oh my god. I died. I fell off a cliff and fumbled the boost pack. And now I have to go because I disabled my autosaves.
Quick save, quick save, quick save, quick save. On the channel here we have a term.
Quick save?
When we're playing Bethesda games. And it's quick save, quick save, quick save. Or when something when something confusing or anticipating or anything, I'm just like, alright, let's do a little quick save, and I just slap the F5 button.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, that was a significant setback.
I have things for you.
Well, well. Back from...
You know what Sarah said to me earlier? She literally said, oh, okay, well, I think I've lectured you enough. And I'm like, wow. You're openly admitting to it.
Yeah, she's
talking to you.
She knows she's a nag.
Don't be a nagger.
Oopsie.
It doesn't even deserve to stand with the rest of them.
I gotta run halfway across the map again.
helmet will be honored, but not respected.
Okay, come on. So yeah, so far, Riley, this entire DLC is on one planet.
I can't believe that they would do that. What is this shit?
Yeah.
Comms repair suite? Wait. Oh my god, there's so much garbage on this ship that I've been carrying around.
It could be your ship's inventory.
Correct.
Like all the stuff that's on...
Yeah.
Yeah, like all... If you throw it out, it'll disappear from your ship. I threw everything out except for my plushies.
Like the Eggman desk assistant?
Exactly.
Golly!
I have a very...
10 coffee mugs. The fuck is this? Comms repair suite? I don't know what it is, but it weighs fucking 20 pounds and it's a big fucking box. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, I gotta go sell this immediately.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
I had no idea. 10 bowls, that's a pound right there. 10 coffee mugs is 2.5 pounds. A cube. I don't know, this must be from the Mantis. All this shit that I've been dragging around. A dumbbell! 4 of them! That's 40 pounds!
Yeah, the dumbbells are definitely heavy.
6 empty beer bottles, that seems like me. A fine dining fork. A 1.6 pound fire extinguisher. Foam cups, holders. So funny, in the old Fallouts, pretty much everything would weigh 1 pound. So you would pick up a folder and it would be worth 1 mass. 17 food trays, that's 1.7 pounds. So many notepads and notebooks.
Oh, shit.
19 sealed containers, that's 20 pounds. Oh wait, more sealed containers. There's like 5 pounds right there. You know what? I will keep a single succulent. I like this one better. This is very similar to the succulent I used to have.
My first playthrough, I was going succulent crazy. I had at least 50 or 60 different succulents.
Different?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. There's a planet, there's a mission you go on, there's a succulent farm. You can get like 4 different like succulent types.
Would you like to peruse my succulents?
Oh yes. Took my succulents very seriously.
My my second, my college roommate, who I'm still friends with today. My first grouping of college roommates were a bunch of assholes, but my second ones I'm still friends with today. And his mom gave him a succulent to like have at college, and he never took care of the thing. So I put it by a window once we rented our house, and I watered it probably once a month, as you should do.
No more than once a month.
Yep. And the thing lived for a good another 2 years or so. With the amount of weed smoke we were blowing in its face, I'm surprised it lasted that long.
Dude, I have one in the size of it came in, the pot size is like 1/4 the size of a shot glass. And it has the original soil in it. And I just laid it on my windowsill. I've had it for 4 years. I'm trying to kill it. Like, I'm trying to. And then every so often I'll be like, I'll give it a few drips here or there. Thing will not die. It will not die. I think because it's on the windowsill, like behind my stove. I think it's collecting all of like the water vapor from like the boiling water and pots and stuff.
I made that delicious rigatoni, but then when I put the tomato paste in it, it started crackling, and I'm like, what the fuck? I guess the pan was too hot. And it just started throwing tomato paste all over the fucking kitchen, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So I had to lift it up, and then I just bring it to the hood, and then it's crackling all over the hood of the fucking oven. It's time for my last beer of the week. Last glory I'll taste until Wednesday night. I will choose wisely.
I am looking for a dead goat. I have to collect a sample from a dead goat.
I chose appropriately the West Coast IPA.
Sounds good.
After a long day on the trail, we like to reach back to 1985 to enjoy this old school West Coast IPA, brewed with Centennial, Chinook, and Crystal hops. It's a delicious way to cut the dust and put a little hitch in your giddy up. Welcome to Oregon. Yeah, all this beer is brewed an hour away in Eugene. Good old West Coast. I don't know if I ever told you this, but one of my van inspectors a few months ago, he ended up leaving us. But he moved down to Eugene, and I was like, oh, so you got like family down there? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, is there like another delivery station down there? He's like, I don't think there's another there's not a delivery station down there at all. And I was like, why are you going there then? And he said, oh, just to be closer to things and people. And I was like, okay. I later found out that it's so that he can be closer to a guy that I don't know exactly how he described it, because this is just me saying what the HR guy told me. It was so he could be closer to a guy who has a group that he's giving money to. So basically a cult.
That's very strange.
So he moved to Eugene to join a cult, essentially.
Liftoff initiated, Captain.
Whatever you're giving money to be very careful about that.
Yeah.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Yeah. Grunt work. I've got to go drop off repair materials. Yikes. No kidding. Let me guess, this thing is gonna kick off in some kind of spectacular manner.
Are you doing grunt work?
Yep.
I will never get tired of that.
What is that?
Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti. I ain't never been to this star.
Surprised you haven't triggered the Crimson Fleet side quest.
I've encountered them several times.
Time to park this buddy.
Well, you'll eventually get arrested, or maybe you have to get arrested, but you will get arrested on Jemison. That's how it happens. You get arrested on Jemison, and they offer you to become a double agent for the UMC
I'll keep an
and
eye
go
out for
undercover
hostile life
and join the Crimson Fleet.
Captain
It's probably the best part. It's actually, in my opinion, it's the best part of the whole game.
Facility built on the fringes
It's
of
really
the
actually a good
systems.
story, and it's fun, and it's long.
Oh, look at this. This must be another UMC ship. Yep. I was right. Shit is going wrong spectacularly. What a joy it would be to live among the stars. But traveling to all these different places with different gravities and oxygen capacities will certainly shorten your lifespan.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
I'll lay you to rest, settler. By that I mean moving you from the table to the floor.
Oh, these guys were shooting at critters.
Another movie I saw a trailer for but didn't watch was Escape from New York, 1981, Kurt Russell.
Oh, that's a great one, man. That's a great movie.
Really? This is like New
Yeah.
York is a prison in 2011.
No, dude, the president crashes Air Force One in Queens or some shit like that. and Kurt Russell sent in. I think he's like he's in prison himself. Yeah, he's in jail, and so they give him a pardon if he'll go and rescue the president. Because the president crashed in New York.
I'll unlock the door. Second floor.
It's actually pretty good.
Be quiet.
Good Kurt Russell movie. Definitely worth watching.
Okay, because I thought I was gonna be too cheesy.
No, I mean, depends what you're.
The city of New York is just a prison now.
Yeah, well, basically what they did is they built walls around the island. They built walls around the island, like the harbor, and then the island. It's basically all in a prison island, and they put up like it's like a moat. It's hard to explain, but it is definitely worth watching. It's
too
good.
Clean to be one of the settlers, or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe?
Hadrian.
Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Comet. Or a star, I can't remember. Now I need to look it up because I'm curious. Hadrian. Oh, Hadrian was a Roman emperor. I thought it was also a star or a comet.
It's Haley.
Haley's Comet. Hadrian star. Yeah, Hadrian is a star. Oh.
Don't go quiet on me now.
Yep, it is a star. Wait, what?
In real life? In the real world?
It's a No Man's Sky star. Yep, nope, it's just a No Man's Sky star.
Getting your realities mixed up.
Yeah. I probably got Hadrian mixed up with Assassin's Creed Origins. I've basically been alternating Call of Duty Black Ops 6, STARFIELD, Formula 1, and Assassin's Creed Origins recently.
Don't rush in, at least. I'll give you that. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC.
Clickbait.
I came here on a rumor of a...
tonight.
Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina.
What is
A
it?
terramorph.
So the
One of the
thumbnail
nastiest
says
aliens
joining the
humanity's
Navy,
ever crossed paths
and
with.
it's a screenshot
And this one,
of like
well,
the UC
it's something
Vanguard
of an
guy
anomaly.
putting a flag
Possibly
down
a worrying one.
in the orientation hall.
Can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I
And
mean, I heard the stories,
the title
but to
says
see the decimation
it's
firsthand.
not what you think. ... I was gonna say it's not what you think, officer, or Vanguard, but it's better just to say it's not what you think. This is the Terramorph mission.
Oh, good. Are you on the planet with the Terramorph, or are you on Jemison Terramorphs?
No, I'm on the planet. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
this is my first UC Vanguard mission. Dude, God, this girl, Hadrian, she looks like she's in so much pain, but she also has orange eyes.
You all right in there?
With
That's the girl with the dark hair.
green irises. What the fuck?
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that...
I don't want to take
I
any
need its
allergy
corpse.
pills because I will never be able to go to sleep.
But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge
Those
against this
things
thing.
always made me
The plant
sleepy.
security system.
Well,
The
Benadryl
admin
will,
terminal's
but
here in this
Benadryl give you
building, but
Alzheimer's
it needs
also.
its connection reset.
Yikes!
And as I found out,
You know, when I got
that's not a
swimmer's
one-person
itch,
job.
do you know what that is?
But if you can make it to the
Yeah.
security outpost and
I got
restore the
swimmer's
connection,
itch from our
I think
local
I can get
lake
things back
in
online.
Minnesota.
See if the settlers left us
When
any
me
other
and my
tools.
friend went canoeing. It's funny because we went canoeing, but the only thing that got swimmer's itch were my legs because we were wading in the water to get into the canoe. And then we went to an island on the lake, and they just gave me allergy meds to get rid of it.
Yeah, you just had an allergic reaction. Swimmer's itch can be a lot of different things. Like I've got a version of it in a lake up in Upper Peninsula, and I was basically in a half a foot of water, laying on my stomach, just frolicking in the sun, is letting the water roll off my back. But what I did not know is that it was the time of year for water snails to lay their eggs, and so my waistband of my bathing suit acted like a sieve and collected microscopic snail larvae, and then they burrow into your skin at your waistline. You don't even know they're there. They're like chiggers. Yeah. And then you wake up with like all kinds of rash around your waistline, and it's because of snail larvae that's dug into you.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was either chiggers or, that parasite that literally digs into your pores, and then they just die.
You all right in there?
Yep.
And that's what gives you swimmer's itch.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
As soon as I taste the first beer on literally on Wednesday nights, the first thing I do is I come in to this house and I take my shoes off and I go straight to the fridge and I get a beer. And then I just take the first sip and it's like, and then commences a weekend full of drinking.
I can relate to that.
But I've become more sympathetic to your struggles. How you said that it's almost like it's not even affecting you anymore.
Yep.
Like I get buzzed, which is why we drink, but it's like I almost don't get drunk anymore. And I used to be able to get drunk like off of 4 or 5 light beers in quick succession. But now I'll have like 3 IPAs. 3 or 4 IPAs, and I'm definitely, it's over a longer period of time, but like I had like 3 last night, and like 9%ers, 7%ers, so I'm consuming more alcohol than I would if I just drank light beers, and I didn't feel at all hungover. But I have a very good system, I must say. I drink water while I'm drinking, and then I also like stop drinking like 1 to 2 hours before I go to bed. And I've done that since college, when all of my college friends would just drink up until the time that they go to sleep. And I'm like, you're fucking your liver right now.
Yep. And you're dehydrating yourself.
Yeah, you gotta stop. I noticed very early on that if you just stop like an hour before you go to bed and you just drink water from that point on, your hangover, if there is going to be one, is going to be drastically easier.
Yep, I agree. And also, if you eat some food, not you don't need to eat a ton of food, but even just like a small amount of food, like maybe a little, like if you could slap together a turkey sandwich or something like that, or maybe get like a half a sub from Subway or anything like that. That can have like a very good effect.
Have you had Subway recently?
Unfortunately, I did.
Oh, really?
Yes, their subs have shrank.
I used to be a giant Subway consumer, and I was loyal to the soil.
Yep,
But
me too.
They got a new CEO.
Yeah, well, he's trying to fix it, but I don't know if it's fixable.
They shot up the prices, and then they shrunk the subs. Hey, fuck you.
And
hey.
it's not. They're like 25% smaller. Like they are noticeably smaller.
And did you know that I think one French country doesn't even they determined that Subway bread is a dessert because it has so much sugar in it. Did you hear about that?
I believe that. No, but I believe it.
They determined that it's a dessert and not actually a meal because of how much sugar's in it. There's like 36 grams of sugar in one Subway bread.
Yep.
And you think you're being healthy getting the fucking whole wheat shit.
Oh, you're not. There's nothing healthy about Subway. There never has been.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean,
my go-to was a fucking foot-long steak and cheese with fucking provolone, green peppers. I don't know if I got the chipotle sauce back when I could actually consume cream. And toast that bitch. And then I would get the Subway seasoning, which I don't even think they offer anymore, which is basically just Italian seasoning over the top of it. And oh boy, that was the best. I would get that coming home from community college or after work.
There was a good reason that was locked.
For 30 years straight. Maybe actually almost 35 for 40 years. I have gotten the Italian BMT on Italian herbs and cheese with every freaking thing on it except for tomato and cucumber. Red wine, vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper, and extra mayo. And I'll tell you, man, back when I was 17 or 18, my best friend worked at Subway. We'd go up there and hang out with him while he sat there for his shift, and he'd make us free subs. And back then, like, those subs, like, it was before you were probably even born. They did not have a restriction on what you could put on them. So, like, there was no, like, limit, like 6 salami, 6 pepperoni, 6 ham. Like, there was no, like, preset amount for, like, the foot long. So you would just say more meat, more meat, more meat, until the thing was piled up like 6 inches tall. There seriously wasn't. There was no restriction. It wasn't on there for a long, long time. Like, probably until after a solid couple of years after I was out of college. So that would have been like maybe 2001, 2002. They'd start banning all the extra meat, then you had to pay for it.
Yeah, the one like proper family vacation that we went on, we went to South Dakota, and we went to like this Subway that was like a mile away from our cabin that we were renting, and it was such a small cabin. My dad was on such a budget, being the frugal man that he is, and Basically, the only reason he did it was because we had never been on a vacation. We had never been on a vacation. And I was 14, my brother was 16, and then my oldest brother was 18. So it was about time. And
Sounds
we
like
just
you guys
needed
should do.
food. We were teenage boys that needed food, and we needed it. And so, like, late one night, we went to Subway. And I remember I was like, are we going to Subway? And he was like, yup, I'm not happy about it, but we're going. Because there was nothing around. It was a fucking bumfuck middle of nowhere South Dakota town. But we got to see Rushmore and other shit like that. It's very impressive when you see it in person.
I have seen it. It is very impressive.
You have anything
And the
valuable?
fact that they did like 99% of it with dynamite. They were able to shape the faces with dynamite.
Did you go inside, like behind the nose?
I think we were about to, but we didn't. But I personally walked like back there. I walked a little trail back there. But we didn't go on like the official tour of it.
I watched a history show on the making of it, the guy who designed it, the architect. Like, they polished the eyeballs, like, with a high, like super polish. So there was almost like the marble, the stone was like super reflective. And then they did that to create contrast so that the pupil looked like it had depth, like it was like an illusion. Like this guy was like a master, and like he did all kinds of weird things when he made it to give it like this, very like three-dimensional feel, so that you could see it from the ground and it would look like no matter where you stood that they were looking at you.
Plant's turrets took a beating.
Or looking.
But I should be able to get you a couple of kill
It's kind of cool.
Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility?
You know what I haven't
Part
been
of
able
a
to
livestock
determine
tracking
is if
system.
Subway
Should
is
let you keep
considered
tabs
fast
on how
food or
close the
not.
terramorph is.
Oh yeah, that's definitely fast food.
Have you seen the way they make the tuna?
There should be a
Oh
terminal
yes, it's
in the
disgusting.
adjoining room.
It's
Tune it to
disgusting. I've never been a big
183.9.
fan of tuna, but seeing like proper tuna fillets on like MasterChef, I'm just like, oh okay. But every time I've eaten fish in the last few times, my stomach's been upset. So it's like my stomach is now rejecting fish, which is one of my favorite fucking foods.
I'm telling you, you need to get that. You got to get that food allergy test. I found out I'm allergic to cod, of all things, because I love fish and chips.
It's so good too.
I still get it, but I know that I might be taking a risk. Like, I just had it last week, but I didn't have it for like 6 months, so I didn't have, like, nothing happened. But only cod, like, not perch, not tuna, not, whitefish, just cod.
That's so strange. Yeah, the last time I had fish, I had tilapia, and I cooked it myself, and it ended up upsetting my stomach. And the time before that, I had tilapia, or salmon, which I had bought myself, and I got like a whole fillet of it, and then it turns out to upset my stomach, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because those are like two of my most favorite fish to eat, and shrimp. And they both upset my stomach.
That's a bummer. Oh my god.
Yeah, blackened tilapia or just salmon cooked in the oven with some seasoning on it.
I'm not a tilapia fan. I've never really liked it. I will eat it in fish tacos,
Yeah,
but I
that's
don't.
mainly what it's used for.
I won't eat it as a. I will not cook it as a fish to eat. I'll make tons of salmon. That's my kind of go-to. When I'm at the cottage in Grand Bend, I'll usually get fresh perch, and I'll make perch deep fried. I'll do. I like pickerel. I like trout. I like walleye. Those are all good. I'm not a big sea fish person. Like tuna, I don't really even think of as sea fish. But I will have. I just had swordfish tonight that was prepared extremely well. That I liked. I didn't cook it. Red snapper's okay.
Gonna bury you. Look, with that thing on the move, my advice, avoid direct engagement. The killings, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Your power like that was meant to be seen.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next.
Oh, it's on me! The terramorph.
Oh yeah.
Additional power required.
Holy shit! I could probably destroy it with a few shots at this level, but...
They're pretty tough. They take a lot. You gotta. You have to. That's where your negotiator comes in handy. The negotiator. I would recommend using that from safe distance.
Oh shit. I don't know what you're doing, Sarah, but I hope you're alright. Actually, you should distract it. Why do I have to keep flipping these fucking switches? Now the turrets are active. Time to fuck this thing up.
You gotta lead it into that zone. Get it to follow you.
How'd you like that, you little piece of shit? That's where the Razorback comes in handy. What are the weak points? What should I be shooting?
Everything.
Everything. Oh, this is just one of them.
Dude, when
feel
you're
like
on
I'm in
Jemison, wait till you fight him on Jemison. It's pretty crazy. It's really actually very cool. It's such a cool episode.
Oh shit! Oh, this thing's fucked. 700 XP.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside.
Wait, so you're level 157, right?
156 now, yeah.
So how much what are the levels of the people you're killing?
Well, there's a guy I'm shooting right now who's level 84. But a lot of the creatures are level 100 and up.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Probably between level 80 and 100.
Terramorph cell sample, 18 grand. So this thing is like an alien that attacked Earth?
It's going to. it's gonna attack Jemison, and it's gonna be like the apocalypse hit Jemison. It's gonna be so crazy. You're gonna come out and the sky's red and there's fire in the air and there's like bits and pieces of burning shit everywhere. It's really actually pretty cool.
Did you ever hear about spontaneous combustion that used to occur on the planes?
On the airplanes?
No, on planes when they would settle the west.
Out what? I mean, specifically on the plains out west? No, I never heard.
So, you know, they overhunted the buffalo, right?
Yeah.
And so they would drive the buffalo off of cliffs. And then they would just, I mean, hundreds of them would jump off the cliff and die.
Yep.
And then they would harvest whatever they wanted, but they would leave like most of the meat and everything else, and they wouldn't even gut them most times. So there'd literally be piles of buffalo, and they would all be decaying in the heat. And apparently, it would get like so bad, and they would eventually just, some of them would just explode. Spontaneous.
Oh, their stomachs would fill up with gas, and they would.
Yeah, and
they would burst.
The whole thing would just fucking blow up. Fucking crazy. A buffalo explosion.
That's crazy.
It's crazy how many buffalo they killed because they impacted the population so severely that, I mean, when we went to South Dakota, actually, we went and saw a buffalo. We went to like a place where you can drive among them, which I was already terrified about because I've seen all of those videos of people fucking with them. Or fucking with any animal and then it just slams into the car. They're pretty cool. And we saw this like blonde-haired one, and my entire family kept calling it a ginger buffalo, and it was smaller than the rest of them. And so my family was like, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. And I'm like, God damn it. And my mom, a few years ago, found a painting of like a blonde-haired buffalo. And she sent me, and she shipped it to me. And so now, on my wall above my TV, I have a painting of a quote-unquote ginger buffalo. And so I'm like, it's not even ginger, it's fucking blonde. It's a blonde buffalo, but
Trekker's
okay,
gone
you can call
quiet.
it whatever
I suspect it's either
suits your
hiding
fancy.
or... Wait.
Blonde
You
buffalo.
did it, didn't you?
Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph.
All taken care of.
Oh yeah, taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Oh, this tissue sample that's worth 18 grand? Yeah, here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Boy, she's really injured.
So I gave the dog this bone. She's not chewed it. She's brought it. She's jumped on my bed with it, and now she's trying to dig a hole in my bed to bury it. She wants to bury it in my bed.
Boy, what happened? Someone got put into this processing machine. Hungry. Boom pop. Rhubarb. I'm gonna eat my carrot. You know, this carrot model in this game is so incredibly accurate.
Yeah.
Like, I literally cut up carrots for my meals that look exactly like this. I say that in 3 years, video games are going to be in such an uncanny valley.
I think they already are starting to get there. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they're not really. I mean, they're not so realistic, but they're getting close.
The next gen consoles and the next gen graphics card, like this 50 series that's coming out, it's going to be insane. I feel like I'm playing Sudoku trying to crack this safe.
Wow.
I have another broken mission in the DLC. I'll never be able to get to it.
Now this is a 1911 actually worth its weight. Anti-personnel Scouts Refined XM2311. It's worth 27 grand and it does plus 10% damage against humans.
That lock didn't last very long.
Oh, it's clocks go fall back tonight.
I fucking hate that too. I fucking hate that because that means that my drivers are going to be in the dark for longer and they're going to make more mistakes.
Yep.
Oh, I fucking hate that shit. I wish we didn't have to do that. Wait, does that mean we get an extra hour of sleep or we get one less hour?
I think you get an extra hour, right? Because you fall backward. So 10 o'clock become like 2 a.m. becomes 1 a.m.
Correct. I think that's correct. Let me see the post that the HR guy made because he's more accurate.
For many people, this will mean an extra hour of sleep on the first weekend of...
Or an extra hour of movie watching, which is what I'll be doing. Clocks will fall back by 1 hour.
They will spring back. They will spring back forward on Sunday, March 9th.
Too far away. Too far away. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. You know what that date says to me? That date says, that will... my job will become easy again.
Yes.
My job will become easy again on Tuesday, March 9th. What kind of research station is this shit? Well, I have nothing to research, so... I got something in my eye. I'll be right back. I'm gonna rinse my eye.
Your bone. What happened to your bone? Hello there.
yeah, much better.
This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally.
Okay.
Yet somehow, they follow us.
Back
So when
on
humans
Beyond.
settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering
Oh my
this to him
god,
for
I'm
me?
so stuffed up.
Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
The other dispatcher just posted to our private management channel. This person came to a desk at RTS, walked in front of my fan,
Focus,
and I got a
Adrian.
fresh whiff of good weed smoke. Something to keep an eye on.
Oh my god.
And then my boss posted a no smoking emoji and said thank you for letting us know.
We'll see you for the piss test on Monday.
Well, we don't test for weed.
Oh.
We test for everything else. So you can be smoking weed. And my policy on it, personally, as a former heavy user, is just don't get fucked up. And don't smoke.
Don't rush in, at least.
Don't
I'll give you that.
combust weed in the van. If you want to
You'd think
have a
that-
fucking cartridge and you want to get a little bit buzzed, cool, don't let it affect your performance. But don't get fucking ripped, and do not smoke weed in the van. You shouldn't be smoking weed on your shift at all. And I used to do it outside of the van. And then I realized just one day I was just smoking on my break, and I would keep the joints in a Ziploc bag inside of another Ziploc bag, and then I would just keep it with my stuff. And then I realized, hey, what am I doing?
You all right in there?
Yeah.
What am I doing? And then I did
you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders
I
that
just
is.
hit the cartridge like
I need
once
Dr.
throughout
Percival
the day.
Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing.
Until I
Full
quit.
workup. He'll know what that
Which
means.
has been 6 months now.
I'm not sure exactly
That's
where to
good,
find
man.
him.
Keep it up.
But last I heard, he was contracting with the
pretty
Trade
much
Authority on
can't
Mars. There's a place
it
called
anymore.
the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar
There's a
run by
joint
some
right
old
here that my
friends.
friend gave
I'll meet
me.
you and Percival there.
Like
Uh-oh.
3 months ago, but
Here.
I haven't even touched it.
It's not a lot, but
I still do
You've
enjoy the
definitely earned
scent,
it.
but it
should
just,
cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander.
Just fucks my brain.
We need to know
so
what we're
much.
dealing with.
Like it gives me
Yep.
an absolute heart attack. And I don't need that. On Thursday, I was in my guest room closet, and that's where I keep all my weed shit. And I have it in like two gallon bags so that I don't smell it. But because at first it was very tempting, but then I knew what that would result in, which is just pure panic attack. So I had to put it in those. I literally bought 2 gallon bags just for keeping it smell proof, and I was like, cool, well now the guest room smells like fucking weed. Because I've got wax in there, I've got cartridges in there, I've got fucking bud in there.
Oh, that wax in particular.
Yeah, well the wax is in its own little glass container that is like child-proof, so it doesn't really smell. But the bud definitely smells. And I mean, just driving throughout this state, you'll just drive through it and you'll smell it. Because like someone's smoking outside or something, it just catches the wind just perfectly and you'll smell it.
Riley, the entire city of Detroit is immersed in a giant cloud of weed. Like I can, I'm not kidding you. I'm dead serious, dude. I can like my whole
Isn't it
neighborhood.
legal there?
Yeah, Kroger's, like Home Depot today. Like the minute I got out of my car,
how you can harness that type of
like
power.
it's just part of the natural like odor of the city.
Yeah. Yep.
It really is. I mean, it's literally everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I still do enjoy the smell. I like to play a game, and it's called, is it a skunk or is it weed? And you basically have to guess if it's a skunk that got hit or if it's just weed. My friend on their Snapchat story was playing with like a baby skunk last week. And I was like,
oh boy.
Well, be careful with that. Weed scent will go away, but skunk scent will not. Time to report back to the commander. I really don't know how accurate these like gravity and oxygen levels are, because as far as I know, every planet that we've surveyed with our telescopes don't have any fucking oxygen on them, and they don't have an atmosphere.
Oh, that's what they tell us.
That is what they tell us.
Probably turns out that there's like 10 planets with oxygen atmosphere on there, and they've been lying about it.
That I don't know if you listened to Brian Cox on Rogan, but he's like an astrophysicist, theoretical physicist, and he's like, I have some arguments with people, and they say, well, space isn't real, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean space isn't real? And Rogan just starts cracking up.
Oh yeah, like the flat earthers.
It's just like, what do you fucking mean space isn't real, dude? Look up. Look
Dude, I have zero tolerance for flat earthers.
Oh, it's such a ridiculous argument.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it?
You killed a terramorph on your first mission. But, if I can be frank for a minute,
none of the
holy shit.
Who's got you delivering the sample?
The only thing I wish you could do in this game, like Skyrim, is customize your left and right hand.
Your left and right hand.
You
yeah.
You can put.
I know.
You can dual wield. You can put a shield in your left hand. You can do a double-handed weapon. You can switch and put a shield in your left hand, and then a sword in your right. If you could fucking dual wield pistols, I really
need to know what happened out there.
Unstoppable.
I don't know how you do it. Do you have one hit marker, I guess, to unify them both and just alternate?
Well, here's how you do it in Call of Duty. Is I just fire one gun until it's empty, and then I reload it. And usually you can reload it and then start firing the other one, and by the time that one's empty, you can start firing the other one, and then you basically just have a continuous fucking... Because when you start firing both of them,
take your time.
Your crosshairs get too inaccurate.
A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that.
Oh, hey, this guy.
Let me check the database.
Digipics. Get
All this
digipics?
data's been classified. Here we go.
Oh, you don't have digipics.
Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. It was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Yes, he canceled those guys' shifts. And this guy totally fucked up one of our box trucks, one of our branded box trucks. He fucking busted the whole roof on it today.
Oh.
So that'll be out of commission for forever because rain is going to get in it. This guy we hired, he's so fucking autistic. And we use ADP.
That
you know what
can't
ADP
be it,
is?
right?
Yeah, the payroll system.
Yeah, and so my boss has a radius around the van lot and the station, so that you can only clock in and clock out near the van lot or the station. And this guy basically went home and he forgot to clock out, which a bunch of people forget to do. The key is to set a location-based reminder, which is available both on Apple and Android. And then as soon as you just arrive in the evening, it says clock out on your phone, and then you like basically have to dismiss it before you can do anything else on your phone.
I really need to know what happened out there.
And that happens all the time with new guys. I have new guys calling me before I leave work, just like, oh, I forgot to clock out. It's just like, chill out, dude. We have these just manual timesheets that you fill out. And this guy posted on our Slack channel that he has been on the phone with ADP support for 2 fucking hours trying to figure out a way to clock out.
How could he be that? That's bad.
That can't be it, right?
And he's so bad with delivering. His pace is so bad. So we have these flex routes that like regular humans take. I should say dog shit delivery drivers, because that's what I call them. These are the people who will go into your backyard and drop it off at your back door, if it makes it there. Or they'll throw your packages. They basically deliver in their personal car, you know? And, yeah, and we had... so sometimes we pick up those routes if they don't have enough people to take them.
Take your time.
I gave him the smallest one. 25 stops, 26 packages. Out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. And then I give the girl next to him, who is also a poor performer, 2 routes, which was about 70 stops total. And he was loading up right next to her, and he was like, well, I want a bigger load. And it's just like, well, you can't handle a bigger load.
Oh, God.
Because you're fucking you can't fucking deliver it properly. Because you suck. Is what I wanted to say.
I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian,
Barrett,
she mentioned why she thinks
why do you want to talk to
special?
me? I have...
I see.
Barrett asked me, why am I acting like this? Acting like what,
one of the
Barrett?
more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another
Calm
mission
down,
lined
Barrett.
up for you,
That's what I said.
supporting UC system defense against
What's
the
wrong with
Crimson
Barrett?
Fleet. But now I guess you have 2 options on how to proceed. Head to
Oh,
the
I was
UC
out of
Vigilance
control.
and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
I've been meaning to create a Patreon as you suggested.
Oh, yeah?
Because it provides a unique way to donate in a monthly fashion.
Barrett almost left my team. He just dressed me up, dressed me down.
Why?
I don't know what I did. Well, I came back to the ship, and Barrett's like, hey, I gotta talk to you. Alright. I talked to him, he's like, why are you acting like this? I'm like, Barrett, like, I said, calm down, Barrett, what's wrong? He's like, you can't behave the way you've been behaving. I almost lost him. He was gonna leave. I had to use persuasion on him to get him to stay, and I failed like the first 2 times. And I almost lost him.
What achievement did I just get? This is just the starter mission. And I got an achievement for doing it. So this mission line will eventually get me to the quest line where Jemison gets invaded.
I believe so, yes. You have to keep doing missions for UC, though, to progress it.
Oh, look who's got illuminated. Welcome to civilization.
So keep going back to the security desk, you know, and if that's what you're doing.
Do you have any clue?
I fucking love doing that shit. This fucking UC security guard. Whoa, look who's got a fucking Laredo gun. Welcome to civilization, cowboy.
Look who's got a Laredo gun.
I just whipped out my fucking Razorback and blew his brains against the wall behind him. And then Laredo, or fucking Sarah was just like, how could you do such a thing? And then quick load. Oh, fuck, yeah. I love that shit. That is what makes a Bethesda game so glorious. As long as the quick save and quick load functionality works perfectly, I'll fucking play these games till I die. I fucking blew his brains all over the fucking wall behind him. Oh, yeah, you want to see what it does, big boy? I fucking love it.
Let me see.
26 XP gained.
Nice, there you go.
Oh boy.
That's about how. That's how much you get. That's about as much as you get for crafting an adaptive frame.
Yes. You fucking low-level schmuck. So I ended up getting like about 100 pounds of miscellaneous junk off of my ship through selling all that crap from the frontier, from the Mantis. Let's see, level 46.
So they can find each other in large flocks. Amazing. Simply amazing.
Let's go, Vasco. I need to check my food and drink inventory. Alright, so 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink, 4 drink. 5 drink. 1 food, 2 food, 3 food. 4
Guys.
food, 5 food, 6 food.
Dude, sticking.
Tops XT, you're back. Welcome back, fella. I remember you.
What is this? Is Top XT?
Tops XT. TOPZ XT. We had a ghost. We had a ghoster in here for like 45 minutes last night, and then he's been in here as well. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. Like a week ago, I had a like an American female name subscribed to me, and I was just like, oh well, that's not real. That's not a real account. because my YouTube says that my audience is, I'm not shitting you, 99% male.
Is it not?
And so I clicked on her profile, and she's got like reviews of traffic lights as videos, and I'm like, okay, this is a real account. She's like blah 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 style traffic light, and she just got it in her house just blinking.
What?
I don't mean to make fun of it, but that just told me that, okay, this is a real account. Just obscure fucking traffic light videos. Okay, perfect, this is a real account.
Oh, that's very odd.
Hey, if that's your dealio, go for it.
Oh, hey, everybody's got a thing.
Yeah.
Some people, it's traffic lights, you know?
Just imagine being in like an Uber, and you're like, no way, that's a Thompson, 1927.
Oh, jeez. I don't know why they bothered building this cave on this planet, because there's nothing in it. It goes nowhere.
Wait, what? I landed in the wrong area, clearly.
Goes nowhere. Oh, maybe... Got a little secret spot up there?
Used to get 1.5k views on lives. What happened?
What did happen?
Building Sidonia completely underground. Landscape.
Oh, there's a dinosaur print in the stone.
No, you'd still get 1.5k views if you used Rogue. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can
Hours
help him out
without
with something,
incident.
but I just don't have the time.
000.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Watch out for the robots.
Look at this place. I can't
Stay
imagine
vigilant,
being cramped
stay
down
alive.
here. And the dust. No trees,
Sorry,
no
I
grass.
seem to stumble into the wrong office. I'll be
It's
going now.
depressing.
That's what I told myself on my car ride to Home Depot in Detroit today.
Stay vigilant, stay alive.
Got something on your mind?
Yes.
Watch the boost packs, or the low grav might send you into the sky.
That's why I wasn't going to go this morning.
Invoices can be collected
Because I
from
know that place
Oh.
is a fucking
Not here for a delivery.
zoo every
Oh,
day of the week, and even on a Saturday. Even
Saturdays are
at
horrible.
8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be fucking horrific. They open at 6, but I was like, it's still fucking dark out at 6 at this time of year. So I ain't going.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the
just killed
potential
a
to become a
family
whole new
of
type of revenue
dinosaurs.
stream for our branch. I invested no
For no
small
reason.
amount of
That's
personal
alright.
I didn't like-
They're
to the
fucking
endeavor.
populated all over the
But then
planet.
he decided
I
to
didn't
run
like the way
off
they
after
walked.
a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
I killed the parents before I killed the children.
That won't be necessary. The trade
so that
authority
the parents
isn't interested
wouldn't
in employing someone
rampage
so
me.
unreliable.
And the children just are now running in circles
But
because
we
the parents
would
are
like
dead.
the money
They don't know.
he owes
They don't want to
us.
even attack.
If you can convince him to pay his debts,
selection.
we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I loathe the trade authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
The dog is starting to pass the gas.
I couldn't have put that better myself.
Smells like a cross between nacho cheese sauce
Perhaps
and
a little
eggs.
advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Where is this so-called cave?
I'll be right back. I need to pee.
$600 XP. Jesus. This not a big astrology fella, but I came up with this theory that the reason I wake up so early naturally is because on days that I didn't have to do anything back in Minnesota, I would wake up at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Obviously I had different responsibilities, but it was always 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. And then here, being 2 hours behind, I always wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. It's the strangest thing. Although my sleep habits have not changed. I usually try to actually... Your body did not, like, adjust to that?
I mean, I still get the same amount of sleep. But it's like... Because I either go to bed at, like... I usually go to bed at, like, 10-ish. 10, 11-ish. And then I try to be sleeping by midnight. I always try to go to sleep by midnight. And now I have to fucking take naps in the middle of the day or in the afternoon to be able to get enough sleep for the day.
Always nice to kick back at the Broken Spear after...
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Solar radiation is high on this planet.
Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker.
Why does everyone have orange eyes?
What do you want with him? Is that so? Well, Captain, then you should have no problem answering a few simple questions about the Vanguard, right? Like knowing, for example, what Supra
This planet is fantastic for leveling up.
You remember your Vanguard motto?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
It's all right. I can vouch for this one. He's Vanguard, true as they come.
Oh,
and
here comes the bounty hunters.
Why?
I'm UC military.
I love fucking with them.
Can give you my gene tag
Where are
code
they?
too if you'd like.
Not necessary. But
Oh,
look,
he just
even if I
dude, he's gonna
decided I
land like
was going to
practically
help
right
you get
on
in
me.
Contact with Dr. Walker.
Oh, this is so
Percival made
perfect.
himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the trade authority.
I am gonna mess with
But
them.
if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
There's this new movie on Prime that I was watching before my nap. It's called like, let's see. It's a Spanish dubbed movie, literally from Spain.
These guys.
That it then? We done?
Cool, now it won't show me what the fuck I watched for 40 minutes. Very good. It's called like Apocalypse Z, Beginning of the End. And this guy,
Never heard of it.
like, used to have, it's obviously in Spanish, because they live in Spain. And they, he had a girlfriend and he was taking care of his, nephew. And then his girlfriend and him got into a fight on the drive home about why they don't have a kid. And then they got into a devastating car accident and she died. And so now he's just taking care of his cat. And then like a zombie apocalypse hits. And so now he's going everywhere with his fucking cat, and it gives me so much anxiety. It's a good fucking movie, but I had to fucking stop it because I'm getting so much goddamn anxiety about this fucking cat. Because it looks exactly like my cat.
Hello?
That's weird.
And so I'm just like, don't let the fucking cat die, don't let the fucking cat die, don't let the fucking cat die. Please don't let the fucking cat die. Don't kill off the cat. I can't do it. I can't do it. I won't finish your fucking movie if you kill off the cat.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? The most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the trade authority
Have you ever
keeps
watched The
all
Platform?
their records and collections files
The
on
Platform?
a central server inside their storeroom.
No.
If someone
You've not
was
watched
to
The
break
Platform?
in there and
Is it a
adjust
movie?
Percival's debt to
Yes.
something a little more reasonable,
It's on Netflix.
say a few
You
hundred
need to watch The
credits,
Platform.
I'd be
Now
happy to cover the
the
costs.
sequel just came out.
Making that adjustment
Platform
would be
2.
illegal. I don't
Not
think this is
anywhere
a
near
road
as
we
good
should
as the first
travel.
one. Still good.
And
Wish I
But
still
you
had
need-
soldier to
Netflix, so
another.
my brother kicked me out
Sidonia's
of it.
full of old
Oh,
utility
that's
tunnels
right.
and crawl spaces.
He kicked me out of
Wouldn't
like...
be surprised if there was
Oh,
one that let
holy
out right
shit,
into
I'm
the
back
authority
in.
storeroom. Say, with an
On
entrance
Netflix?
behind
Back
the bar
in.
of the broken spear.
Dude, watch The Platform
You
tonight.
might need these.
You'll love it.
Now,
you will absolutely
what
love
say
it.
you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
It'll become your new favorite movie. I guarantee you.
Psst, hey, you. Maybe Vanguard? Come here.
I watched it with my ex-girlfriend, and I loved it so much. And she said, she looked at me at the end of the movie. She goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "What do you?" I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "That movie was horrific." I'm like, "Dude, that movie was amazing. Like, you do not understand what you just watched. The movie is fantastic."
I don't know why it's letting me back in.
That's good.
On the app and it. Well, first thing I gotta watch is Joe Rogan's new special. Because I've been really trying to watch that. Oh, thank God. I thought he really kicked me out. Because I told him about the loophole when I was back visiting.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average barcode.
Yeah.
You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
It says that you're in a separate household, which makes sense because we're halfway across the country from each other.
Yeah.
And then it won't let me in. And then I said, well, if Netflix sends you a notification, you can just click on it. And then you can just click back and then just browse Netflix freely. And he just had a straight face. So I'm like, wow, this motherfucker kicked me out of his Netflix account. And I got now 10 years of algorithm data on that shit. I don't want to give it up. I have no problem paying for Netflix, but I don't want to give that 10 years of algorithm data up. It's got all the shit that I would watch on it. That's where I watched all the classic movies, you know, all of the old Alien movies.
Oh, you need to watch The Platform.
I definitely will now. I wonder if I can access it on my on my laptop, or if it's gonna say that you're in a different if you're in a different household. This fucking laptop has the worst processor on the fucking planet. I haven't even installed it. I don't want to risk it. It might lock the fuck it. I'll just watch it on my phone. Or Google Cast it to my TV. What, I ran out of auto slots? It says I have 3. How the fuck did I run out of auto slots?
Talk about for your lockpick?
Yeah. Nope, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna back out and do it again.
Oh, what is this thing? Oh, it's quite beautiful.
Oh, this fucking lock is a pain in my ass.
Oh man, you're going through some lock struggles?
Yeah, I think I might have just solved it.
Telling you, man, Digipix. It's all about the Digipix.
Oh, there we go.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
God damn it, Sarah, she won't let me steal some very valuable shit.
No, that's shouldn't have brought her with you.
Oh, she doesn't seem to care.
All right, Riley, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm starting to fall asleep after all that shit that I did.
Indeed.
I'm dozing off. I will see you next week, though.
Indeed. Me as well.
You got work tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All the way until Wednesday.
Well, hopefully it'll stop raining out there for you.
Yep, that's been a pain. It's kind of fun to deliver in the rain unless it gets super wet, and then it's fun until your feet get wet.
It's still warm.
And it's like 40 to 60 degrees.
Kind of what it's been for us too.
For a Minnesotan is no problem, but
yeah. Yep. In Michigan, we wear shorts and go outside in our bare feet in the snow. So it's like cold doesn't really bother me too much. I just hate the lack of sun.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, have a good 4 days. I'll catch up with you in the middle of the week.
Indeed, sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you looking for anything?
Not sure what I just did paying off his debt, but...
Yeah? Not something you want to say too loud now, but good work. Here, go dig our man out of his pit.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Yeah, it does. It would be. There's just one issue. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Ha ha ha! Instead of an inflatable mattress.
Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off.
Oh,
Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the...
Arrgh. Oh, the deep mines. That means I'm gonna have to travel down those fucking levels.
Such power. It's incredible.
Give me the fucking buggy. What's up, bitch?
This place ain't.
Now we're in there. Everyone, move up.
Still on fire, I see. Ow.
Let's do this.
Oh, I forgot about this. Slug through the skull. Oh, lovely.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest. Running away, eh? Looks like we're in the clear.
Oh, that wasn't even the boss. Ah.
These access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
Ow. Who the fuck was that?
Ah! I'm going to end you! My eyes!
Door is fucking locked. Very lucrative. Except for the constant lock picking. Cover my ass, Sarah. Oh, another fucking safe. You gotta be shitting me. the one I just did, too. Sarah.
Let's do this.
Oh, that Beowulf does more damage than mine. Still alive. Interesting. Oh, look, another safe to unlock. Ugh.
If you're overloaded...
Apparently I'm a Sagittarius, whatever that means.
We should stop. And prioritize what we're carrying.
Relax, woman, before I give you stuff to fucking carry. $97. This Tracker's Alliance spacesuit has so much more resistance than mine, but it weighs 20 pounds. Yep, I'm definitely over the weight limit. You get to carry shit now.
Have something for me?
Oh, the UC Vanguard gave me a trash suit. That's why I'm fucking encumbered. This one does 70 damage. This does 209 base. This one does 97 damage. Alright, we're good now.
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
What? Keep getting hung up on shit in here. Malnourished. Time for that midnight delight.
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live almost every waking moment underground.
Are you still alive? Put you out of your misery.
This one's down.
Die, you bastard.
You've got nothing, nothing!
I love that shit.
I don't stock up on junk.
Oh, fuck, there's so many safes in here. This one's empty. This one's locked. Now I feel Duswami's pain. Luckily, I have a feeling I'm a better safe cracker than him. Just a dash of autism. And a dash of stupidity. Hey yo, there we go. Holy shit. Now that eon might actually be worth a damn. Those green beans. I love a good sack of green beans. No, 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 no. Oh, at least this was a novice one. Did I kill him yet? He's not dead yet? So much money. Well, this one's not worth that much, but I'll still take it. Oh, fuck me. shit. Well, this thing was definitely worth coming in here. I got so much fucking loot. I don't even want to open up all these lockers. Oh, this one's locked? Wait, what? I've never actually encountered a locked locker. Fucking shit on my dick. An expert locker, there's gotta be good shit in it. I'm telling you, dude.
Haven't seen a lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir Sol.
Bat ball. They're just a few syllables off. Oh, that's a brilliant photo. Okay, maybe opening up the lockers was worth it. These things are chock full of loot. Oh, he's deeper in the mines. Excellent. Awesome. Love that. Blew you away with a slug. This thing isn't even silenced. Holy shit, you can see me.
Nothing!
Nothing, you say?
On me! Company! Nobody's gonna miss you!
You don't know where the fuck I am. Hematite. What the fuck?
around all that gear?
Yes. When you come across something called aqueous hematite, you take it all. You take it all. It's not even registered on this planet. Bring it on, bitches. Level 58, holy shit. Ooh, that's gotta hit you hard, bud. Battle stem. I'm gonna be craftier than you. Bitch, please. This thing was igniting me? Fuck you. Jeez. Says we're still in caution. What am I supposed to bring back? Proof of his death?
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Oh, that's worth a lot of money. Relax. What have you done?
You're a damn joke.
Yeah, it's a very powerful armor-piercing weapon. Go check in on your friend. You're hurting pretty bad, aren't you? Get up, bitch. You know, you really shouldn't blow up things unless you need to, right? Oh, you fucking pussy. Give me that. It's worth so much money and not worth a damn thing to me. But it will be to the merchant I sell it to. Good work, Sarah. This one's locked? What the fuck is up with these locked fridges and lockers? I've never encountered this before. Who the fuck locks their fridge? Nobody does that. And there's just a fucking onion, cred stick, and health kit in it. Let me take the crud stick. Ah. Oh, that's right, because this thing doesn't have a fucking accurate reticle or crosshair or whatever. Oh, these boxes can't be moved. I'll take that and sell it. Refined Trackers Alliance spacesuit. Now there's the real fucking money.
Oh, for God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Nope, you'll be carrying it. Oh no! Please make it stop! I don't want that. Molecule extractor. I'm going to extract all the molecules from your body. Am I done here? Kill the space leader in the deep mines. Looks like I did that. He's pretty fucking dead. Unless he magically resurrected himself. I don't wanna take his shit. Yep, he seems pretty dead to me.
Whatever you need, you got. If you have any gear you want me to haul.
Mag Shear, Mag Storm, same shit to me. Ranger Dual Wear. Alright, well, it must be glitched because I fucking killed
I'll
his
be counting the minutes to our next chat.
He's definitely dead. I did my duty. But even if it doesn't count, I still fucking... Is the elevator in here? Yep. Floor access restricted. Well, no, because that takes me... Alright, time to fast travel then. Oh, now the scanner's broken. Alrighty, folks. We'll have to pick up this storyline on Thursday. After I've endured another week of work. And I'm hopefully still alive. Thanks for everyone who came in tonight. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Tops XT, thanks for coming in. And for anyone who watched in the background, your viewership is much appreciated. But make sure you like the stream. That's how other people find it. Alrighty, we'll see you folks next time. Bye-bye.